Korea is #1 country in drinking. Every meal goes soju. Even morning soju, and you drink till 2 a.m, get up early and go to work again. There's the dancing, there's a lot of, because everybody is dancing, you will start dancing with them. 안녕하세요, 저는 카티씨가 체코에서. So living in Korea is very nice. Every day is like filled with something new and something unique and something completely different. So there are so much people. In Czech Republic we have just 10 million inhabitants. The Seoul alone has like 25 million, 2 times more inhabitants than all my country. Not really. At the nighttime people are not really active as in Korea. And it's very different than in Korea. The difference is that in Korea the nightlife is really big. Like you can go to karaoke, you can just go to restaurant, you can go to DVD room, you can go to many different places. But in Czech Republic it's either clubbing or nothing, or like you go to restaurant and you have really long dinner. You sit at the dinner table, like you can sit for 4 hours, but it's not usual, it's not like every night as in Korea. And if you really want to have some, like the nightlife, you go to club in Czech Republic. 11 or 10:30, 10, 11. Well, being to work the other day, #1, there are so much places which are open 24 hours. I actually remember a few Korean people telling me that when they visited Europe, they were really hungry because they didn't bought the food through the day and they didn't expect all the shops to close at 10 p.m. Korea is really different in a way that everything is open 24 hours and nightlife is even almost bigger than the day life. Cafe, I really like. Sometimes when I cannot sleep, I go to read the books in a coffee shop, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I think the world is really pretty in these times. Like everything is super silent and nights are really beautiful. And I've been to Chimcheonpang and I actually didn't know that it's open 24 hours. But now I know and it makes sense. So yeah. They're also, right, the convenience store are also open 24 hours and it's very nice. It's very good, like you never know what you need something. And there's almost like everything you need for emergency. Like you can even buy the toothbrush, like really anything. No, the only thing I can think, gas station, they're open 24 hours. So I think that's the only place like this. But yeah, you need to go to the gas station. I think it's a little bit crazy, like I don't understand the drinking culture at all, because Korea is #1 country in drinking. People drink here, there's even morning soju for breakfast, for lunch, for evening. And I heard that after the work ends, you go with your coworkers and with your boss and you drink till 2 a.m. Then you have a hangover, but get up early and go to work again. I don't think I would be able to do. And I really like my Koreans that they are able to do this. And their stamina is really crazy. However, Asian genes are a little bit different than the European ones, that they are not as good with the alcohol as the European people. So I don't understand how they can stay alive with this lifestyle. I don't understand this. How can, like, I don't understand how can you do this? Like, how can you stay alive with this? Like, it's really admirable. Wow, that's some amazing stamina, I think. I've tried to explain that I don't want to drink that much, which is like, we cannot really explain this, so we just like go with them. I was shocked when I came here that like with every meal goes soju. Yes. Okay, so #3 is that it's safe to go around in the night in Korea. Also the thing which was very shocking to me when I first came here, it was that I felt safe. Whenever I went alone, I could go in the evening alone in the dark along the Han River and I felt completely safe. And I could go in a 4 a.m. through the really dark narrow street to my house and I felt safe. I think the other countries here in Asia aren't as safe as the Korea, maybe Japanese, but others are not as safe as Korea, and Czech Republic is definitely not safe as Korea. I remember a lot of dangerous meetings I had when I was in Czech and it was like 11 a.m. and I was coming back from my friend's house. Yeah, a lot of weird things happens also, so I think Korea is a very safe country. I'm not really a club person, however, I have a lot of friends which are. For example, I have Latina friend, she's Venezuelan, so clubs are her another home. It's very Latina thing, guys, I think. And she took me to hip-hop clubs in Hyundai. There's such a big choice of clubs. You can go to different clubs with different music. If you like hip-hop, you can go there. If you like the electronic music, you can always find something. The clubs are so popular, there are always so much people, and the atmosphere is really like club atmosphere. Czech, the people are not dancing as much as here in Korea, but I think Korean people are more talented in dancing as well. It's like meet more people who are interested in dancing. There's a lot of street performance which are dancing, also singing. Everybody, even though you cannot dance, because everybody is dancing, you will start dancing with them. But in Czech Republic, the people are more shy to dance, are usually like sitting, and in clubs there's more areas with the chairs and with the tables, so people are just sitting there, and just the drunkies of the drunkies or just really professional dancers are dancing. When you go in a club street in Honda or in Itaewon, so much stuffs from clubs will come to you and give you the cards that you get the free entrance to club and like many free drinks if you come to their club. I think it's because the club streets are here so big, and the clubs are, there's so much clubs that the competition is really high. They are trying to get the people and especially girls like this to their clubs. In Czech and really in Europe, there is not as much club streets with so much highly concentrated clubs. This is not that common. Maybe here in Korea you have divided clubs by age. For example, to Hyundai clubs, there are some clubs where just go specifically students, and older men or older women won't be let in. And in Czech Republic, the clubs are all mixed together. There is not some age restriction at all. Yeah, but compared to Czech Republic, everything is much more expensive in Korea. The food, alcohol, clothes, the payment is also different here in Korea than in Czech Republic. When I compare buying alcohol shots in Czech Republic and when I compare it with Korea, in Korea it's much more expensive. But it's just because everything is overly on a different... Sometimes the clothes and the makeup is cheaper than actual food. So for people who are really fashionista and who are really caring about how they look, this is like the dream country. I think it's definitely the safety, and then it's that people are more used to dance and to have this kind of entertainment. So today we spoke about nightlife in Korea. Yeah, I really recommend to everybody who visits Korea to try nightlife. It's very different than our Western culture. For people of my age, I recommend to go to Hyundai. It's cheap and there are people like us, like the age generation. If you like the video, please comment on what you want to see next, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. 안녕!